Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into another critical cockpit annunciator that every pilot needs to understand inside and out. The fuel press low warning. Seeing this light up can definitely get your heart rate up, and for good reason. It's a direct signal that something is wrong with your fuel system's pressure, and that's a situation you need to handle with precision and calm. So, let's break down what this warning really means, what's likely causing it, and most importantly, what steps to take. First off, what exactly is the fuel press low warning telling you? In simple terms, it means the pressure in your fuel lines has dropped below a specific, safe threshold. Your engine needs a constant, steady supply of fuel delivered at the right pressure to run smoothly. Think of it like the blood pressure in your body. If it drops too low, vital organs don't get the oxygen they need. Similarly, if fuel pressure drops in an aircraft, the engine can be starved of fuel, leading to rough running, a loss of power, or even a complete engine failure. That's why this isn't just a suggestion. It's a serious warning. So, where does this pressure reading come from? Deep inside the engine cowling, there's a small but vital component called a fuel pressure sensor. It is usually mounted directly on the fuel rail, or somewhere along the main fuel line after the pumps. This sensor's job is to constantly monitor the fuel's pressure as it is being pushed towards the engine. If that pressure falls below the minimum value set by the manufacturer, the sensor sends a signal, and boom, the fuel press low light illuminates on your instrument panel. Now, let's talk about the usual suspects. What are the common causes for this warning? One of the most frequent culprits is a failing or weak fuel pump. Most aircraft have multiple fuel pumps for redundancy, usually an engine-driven pump and an electric or auxiliary pump. The engine-driven pump is the primary workhorse, but if it starts to wear out, it might not be able to maintain adequate pressure, especially at higher power settings. This is often when you'll see the light flicker on. The electric boost pump is there to help during startup, takeoff, and as a backup. If you get a fuel press low warning, one of your very first actions is typically to turn on that electric boost pump. If the light goes out, it's a strong indication that your engine-driven pump is the problem. Another common cause is a clogged fuel filter. Just like the oil filter or air filter in your car, your aircraft has fuel filters to catch any contaminants or debris before they reach the delicate components of the engine. Over time, these filters can get clogged with sediment, water, or rotergong. As the filter gets more and more restricted, it becomes harder for the fuel pump to push fuel through it, causing a pressure drop on the engine side of the filter. Regular maintenance and replacement of these filters are key to preventing this issue. Fuel leaks are another serious possibility. A leak anywhere in the fuel lines between the pump and the sensor can cause a significant drop in pressure. This is a particularly dangerous situation because not only are you losing fuel, but you're also potentially spilling flammable liquid onto a hot engine. If you suspect a leak, you should be looking for other signs, like a strong smell of fuel or an unusually rapid decrease in your fuel quantity gauges. So, how do we diagnose and fix this? The first step always happens in the cockpit, following your aircraft's specific emergency checklist. As I mentioned, this will almost always involve turning on the auxiliary fuel pump. If the pressure returns to normal, you've likely isolated the problem to the main pump and can plan to land as soon as practicable. If the light stays on, even with the boost pump active, you could be dealing with a more serious issue, like a major leak, a blockage that both pumps can't overcome, or perhaps even fuel exhaustion in that tank. This is when you'd consider switching fuel tanks, if available, to see if that resolves the issue. Once you're safely on the ground, the real mechanical investigation begins. A mechanic will start by systematically checking the entire fuel system. They'll test the output pressure of both the engine-driven and electric fuel pumps to see if they meet the manufacturer's specifications. They'll inspect and likely replace the fuel filters as a matter of course. Then, they'll meticulously inspect all the fuel lines, fittings, and connections for any signs of leaks, cracking, or damage. Finally, they'll check the sensor itself and its wiring. Although less common, it is possible for the sensor to fail and give a false reading. In summary, the fuel press low warning is your engine's way of crying out for help. It demands your immediate attention. By understanding the components involved, the pumps, filters, and sensor, you can quickly form a mental model of what might be happening. Your job as a pilot is to follow your training and your checklist, stabilize the situation, and get the aircraft on the ground safely. For mechanics, it's a call to a methodical search for the root cause, ensuring that whatever component has failed is replaced so the aircraft is safe to fly again. Thanks for watching, everyone. Understanding these systems makes us all safer and more competent pilots. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into aircraft systems. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the next video.